posted. It's not beautiful weather right now, I'm going to tell you that right now, so. Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? I'm gonna give it well, not 1 minute, but a few minutes. Can you guys hear me okay? Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. And if the picture is good. Let me know if the picture is good and if you guys can hear me all right. Oh, awesome. Thank you. All right, so as you guys see, I'm in the shop doing this live stream. So the reason why I'm in the shop is because right now we are having 70-mile-per-hour winds outside, and the router for the Wi-Fi and everything is inside the shop. So the Wi-Fi is pretty bad at my trailer right now due to these high winds. I was trying to see, it was like blowing my hair earlier. Can hear the heater. Oh, I have to have the heater on. It is freezing right now. So did you guys see the picture in my thumbnail? That's what I woke up to this morning. So I'm still getting freaking snow out here right now. So yeah, so it's been a little rough over these last few weeks. I'm definitely not used to this cold weather, and I thought the cold weather would have been at least somewhat gone by now, but no, it poured down snow again last night, so woke up to snow all over the place again. And then today we've been getting 50 to 70 mile per hour winds, which has been making it worse. And oh, thank you so much, Jim. Thank you. So yeah, so with these winds and then the weather, as you guys know, I was sick last week for a couple of days, and I just can't stay cooped up in my trailer either, so I wasn't feeling like 100%, and I still I had to get out of my trailer and do something. So so now today, I think because I didn't heal up properly, my throat is sore again today. So I think I'm getting sick again. Yay. So I just want to let you guys know, this is my little update. So since this weather has been really harsh on me, and I'm not used to this weather at all, it's been really hard for me to go out and explore right now. And it's been really hard for me to even get stuff done on the campground, which kind of sucks. But we were hoping to have the campground open by April 1st. Well, that's definitely not going to happen. So we're going to have the campground open by April 8th. And actually, we're waiting on gravel to get here. So the gravel will be here April 2nd. So that'll be perfect timing. Where's my little one? My little one's in the trailer, so she doesn't even like to come outside at all. She gets excited to come out when I take her out, like to use the bathroom and stuff. And like literally after 10 seconds, she's turning around looking at me like, are you freaking crazy right now? It's that cold out here right now. And she's 4.5 pounds, so if mama's cold, she's really cold. Yes, I have lots of layers on. So right now I have 3 shirts on underneath this sweatshirt, and I have 3 pair of leggings on and 2 pair of socks. I don't do cold weather well at all. And then I had to actually, in this bad weather today, we had to actually go into town and go to the county office because we technically don't have like an address that's on the map for this place. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. We have an address, but it's just not on the map. So we had to go to the county office today to get that taken care of today. So, so I had to go out in this weather today. Desert Dev, I take my vitamins every single day. And it's so crazy. I never get sick, ever get sick. But this weather's really getting to me. Oh, what's up, AJ? At the moment, it is not snowing at the moment. It did snow last night, overnight, and this morning. But it's not snowing like during the day. And then I think we're supposed to get some snow tonight. But the positive thing is Friday we're supposed to have 70-degree weather. This weather is just so crazy out here. So yeah, so we're supposed to have 70-degree weather this weekend. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I honestly, I didn't think the weather would last this long at all. Well, the cold weather. I knew it would be cold, but not this cold. Oh, do you guys see my tumbler? How cute is that? I had to get me one. It's cute. And it has coffee in it. Hot coffee. Oh, thank you, Gary. Yeah, I hit that like button. So yeah, so I just wanted to apologize to you guys. Like it's, you guys know me. I'm always out doing things. I'm always either hiking, exploring, or whatever. And it's been really miserable that I haven't been able to do that. But I just, first of all, I just can't take the chance of getting really sick, which I'm getting sick again. I'm just definitely not used to this weather. So, Jim, yeah, you can buy one. So the link, there's a link in the description under this video. Or you can just go to wanderinggypsy.com and you can get one there. Excuse me. So yeah, so it's been really hard. I haven't managed to go out and just explore or do anything, so I could make videos. I did go out. My boss took me out off-roading the other day with a whole bunch of other Jeep people and a couple of Broncos. Now they were pretty awesome. It was a pretty hard trail, so I didn't drive. I rode passenger. I did go out with them and do that. But I'm going to tell you, trying to film some of these off-roading trails because of how bumpy it is and everything is pretty difficult. But I did get some video footage of that, but I was riding passenger, so I am going to put together a video of that. It was a pretty cool trail, pretty technical. Thank God I did not drive my Jeep. Yeah. Sandals. Oh, you mean soon sandals and tank tops. I was like, no. No sandals and tank tops. Yeah, that's what most of my wardrobe is. Yes, I know. I'm so excited that my channel is doing good. And then, you know, with my channel doing pretty good right now, that's why I'm like so upset that I just can't post another video, like more videos right now. I can't go out and explore right now. But my channel wouldn't be doing good unless it was for you guys. So thank you guys for helping out with my channel. It's been pretty exciting. Pretty exciting on that. Oh, somebody knows their drive shafts and their parts. Yes, he specializes. So the owner of this shop, my boss, and my friend. I don't really like calling him my boss anymore because he's a pretty awesome person and we've actually become really great friends. So my friend that owns the place, he specializes in making drive shafts. So he actually just got finished doing a drive shaft for a Jeep, for an LJ, probably about 30 minutes before I started this stream. Where do you see the drive shaft? Oh, right there. So yeah, so I'm pretty excited, sorry. I've gotten a lot of work done on the campground. I had my girlfriend here, Nicole, from Vegas, and she helped me with a lot of stuff on the campground. Pretty much everything is just done. We just got to level out a few spots, and then we have the gravel coming April 2nd, and then bam, April 8th, right before Easter Jeep Safari event, we're gonna have the campground open. I've went and introduced myself to a bunch of people in town and everything. I went to other campgrounds, introduced myself to people that own other campgrounds and everything. And I know that all the campgrounds out here are pretty much already booked up for the whole entire season. So I thought it would be nice to go introduce myself to these people. And everybody has been so nice and been so supportive of what they're doing out here on the property. And a lot of the people that I met that own the campgrounds and stuff, they said that they are pretty much booked for the season. And so they're going to send people our way whenever people need a spot. Patrick, that's funny that you say that about the GoPro. So when I went off-roading with them the other day, when I rode passenger, there was another guy that had a GoPro on his Jeep. And he actually had two GoPros. He had one on the dashboard on the inside, and then he had one on his grill on the front, which was pretty smart. So now I want a GoPro. It's on my Amazon wish list, so... but I think that's probably going to be the best way to get footage because those trails are just kind of crazy. I don't know anything. I don't know too much about GoPros, so I can't tell you which ones is the best to get. But he had the GoPro 9 and the GoPro 10. I think. Yeah, the GoPro 10 is the newest one. So he had the newest one and then the 9. So yeah, it was pretty awesome going in town, meeting a bunch of locals and meeting other people that own campgrounds and everything, and for them to give us their support and everything was pretty awesome. So, and that was very smart on my part to go do that. Yes, there's going to be tent sites. There's going to be tent sites and RV sites. So, and then we're waiting, like I said, we're waiting on the gravel to get here. It'll be here April 2nd. So it's just a bunch of red dirt out there on the campground. And so the reason why he decided to get gravel is because when it does rain, it gets pretty bad with that red dirt. And also a lot of the other campgrounds that I went and checked out and went and met the people at, they all have gravel on their campgrounds. So there is restrooms and showers, yes. Yep. And then right before, I've been videoing my whole entire progress of the campground. So I, from start to whenever we finish. And then I'm going to do a whole entire video to post on YouTube on the campground. So it's pretty cool to see, for you guys to see what it started out with to what it ended up with. So that's pretty exciting. So there's about 15 sites on the campground, and then there's a hill, and when you go up the hill, it kind of overlooks the property and overlooks a lot of stuff. And up there on the hill is where we're going to do some tent sites also, which is pretty cool. Steve, my dog's in the trailer, so it's, first of all, I'm not going to let her roam around in the shop. There's too much stuff on the ground here for her. I would be constantly trying to chase after her. But second of all, it's way too cold outside for her right now. It's way too cold outside for Mama. Yes, I am using a phone right now. This is my phone that I'm using to film. So for the spots on the campground, it's going to be $30 a night for the tent sites, and then $40 a night for the RV spots. And we have picnic tables that we just got, and we also have fire rings, because the owner of this shop is also a fabricator, so he does like a lot of fabrication and stuff. So he's making fire rings for all the camp spots, which is pretty exciting. Oh, from Ireland. Thank you. That's awesome. Yes, for coffee. I love my coffee. How many miles does my Jeep have? My Jeep has 103,000 miles. It's not that many. Is it the north end or south? So where we're at is 18 minutes outside of Moab. So we're in between, we're at the LaSalle Junction. So we're in between, what's up, Larry? We're in between the LaSalle Mountains and Moab. So it's it's perfect. Perfect location. So we have the LaSalle Mountains and then Moab. And we're right dead in the center of those two places. And we're pretty much the only place right here in the middle of LaSalle and Moab. Sorry. And then right across the street, we have an arch. And then like 3 minutes down the road, we have another arch. And then right past that, we have another arch. It's really beautiful out here, minus the weather. Oh, thank you. B. Shingle Decker. That's going to go towards coffee too, or gas. Gas is pretty expensive now. Mosaic, that is a good question. So my boss, my friend, he's actually pretty awesome. He has been very accommodating. So when I came out here, he's accommodated me very much with my YouTube and social media stuff. And he understands how important it is and how much I enjoy going out and filming and seeing places and stuff. And so he actually went and got satellite internet and everything and updated the Wi-Fi and all that just for me before I got out here. And then he also has told me yes, we're going to be busy with the campground and the shop because I'm helping them out at the shop also. I'm not working on vehicles. I don't know how to do that. So I'm pretty much helping him out with the whole property. But he told me that whenever I need to just get away and like go explore somewhere and so on forth, that for me to just take off and go. Like he understands that that's my number one enjoyment, you know. So it's pretty cool that he's like that. I actually do have a drone, and I'm going to get some nice drone footage of this property. There's a lot of places out here in this area, though, that you're not allowed to use a drone. So I'm trying to figure that out and everything, too. And I just figured out how to use the drone. I was a little intimidated by that. What mods did I have? Before I started traveling and when I got the trailer, I got my coolant air intake, and this was all to help me tow the trailer better. I got the coolant air intake system upgraded, I got my exhaust system upgraded, and oh my god, I'm having a brain freeze. Oh, I had a chip added for more power and more torque. Chip is kind of like cheaper version of going with the turbo stuff. So the name of the campground, when he first got this property, there was a whole bunch of permits and licenses he had to renew, and so he had to come up with a name right away, and he came up with LaSalle Junction Campground, and then the name of the shop is R&B 4x4. We were going to change the name of the campground to something else. The store, he has a store on property also, so the store is also named LaSalle Junction. So I thought it would be smart to just keep it as LaSalle Junction Campground, so we don't have all these different names for this one piece of property. So it's LaSalle Junction Campground, and I started a Facebook page yesterday, I think it was, finally. So I started a Facebook page for that. So it's called LaSalle Junction Campground. Oh goodness, you're asking me the name of the drone. I'm having a brain freeze right now. It's a really nice drone though. Why am I having a brain freeze? I don't remember the name of the drone. But it's really nice. The name of the campground is LaSalle. That's LA space SAL Junction Campground. Larry, everyone said they could see me fine, so maybe it's just your end. I don't know. Hi, Catherine. Hi, everyone. 12:30 a.m. Oh my goodness. So yeah, just a couple more days for this weather, and like I said, Friday is when the weather is supposed to warm up. This weekend is supposed to be in the 70s, so this weekend I'm definitely gonna go. Desert Debit's the first one, LA space SAL. So the space in between it. Jim, I only have front lockers. I don't have rear lockers. So that's another thing too. For my Jeep, I think I'm going to eventually, hopefully in the next few months, I think I'm going to get another Jeep. And I see people selling their Jeeps all the time, and you can find like really good deals on Jeeps. And then I'm at an off-road shop now, um, so my goal is to get another Jeep, and I'm just gonna turn that into my rock crawler and my fun vehicle. And then my Jeep that I have right now, because I'm pretty attached to it, that's just gonna be my daily driver and my means of transportation across these states. Mosaic, yes, I do. I love to. Originally, I started off with hiking. So, and then I got the Jeep, and then I gradually got into the off-roading and everything. So, it's so funny. Most of my videos are not off-roading. I just started recently posting some off-road videos. And I don't want people to think like my last video I posted was an off-road video. And in the description underneath the video, I put that my channel is not an off-road channel, because it's not. My channel is about me doing a new journey in my life and being around nature, and whether it be hiking, off-roading, nature is my part of, actually it is my new journey in my life. So that's what my channel is about. It's not an off-roading channel. And I could have posted another video today and it would have been an off-roading video, but I didn't want to do two videos back to back of off-roading, because then I'm in Moab now, so a lot of people that see my videos that may come out to Moab, they're gonna think that I'm an off-road channel, and I don't want people being disappointed when they see it's not an off-road channel. So yeah, so hiking and off-roading and just anything in nature. I'm gonna try rafting out this season also, because I hear there's a lot of rafting going on here, like in the Colorado River and stuff. I've never done that before, so I'm gonna try that out this season too. That'll be fun. Am I getting work done in that garage? No. I'm not getting work done. Whitewater rafting, that's what it's called. Thank you, Desert Deb. I couldn't think of that. Yeah, so this is actually the owner's Jeep right there. That's one of his Jeeps. And then back there we have his buggy. Do you guys want to see his buggy? That means I have to like move the camera. He's been working on it a lot. So he also is a racer. He used to race in the Kings of Hammers race and everything, which is pretty cool. But his buggy's pretty awesome. I can't wait till he gets it fixed and we can go out in that buggy. All right, I'm gonna move this so you guys can see the buggy. Hold on. So that's his buggy that he's working on. Now I gotta position this again. Perfect. I don't know about the ghost haunting stuff. I haven't heard anything about that yet. I'll have to look that up though. I've been looking up so much. You guys should see how much stuff I have saved on my phone. It's hilarious. Let me turn this a little bit. I I have like so much stuff because when I'm like laying down in my trailer at night, I'm just Googling areas and finding hikes or things to explore. And I have a whole separate folder on my phone of just all kinds of stuff to see out here. Like it's not just Moab area or LaSalle. There's like stuff like within 2 hours away. Like it's crazy. Did you guys see the video I did of Dead Horse Point State Park? Oh my God. That was breathtaking. Yeah, this is, if you really love Mother Nature and you love the outdoors, this is perfect spot. I have not seen any ghost towns. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because normally I'd Google ghost towns. But when I've been Googling stuff, I haven't seen anything about ghost towns up here. Thank you, Santa Ana. Pritchett Canyon. See, Sky King, I see that you know your stuff. You're a fellow Jeeper, aren't you? Pritchett Canyon is supposed to be the most difficult trail out here, so I already heard about Pritchett Canyon. This is why I want to get another Jeep before the summer's over, because I really want to go and do some of these trails myself. Roadrunner, I do not have any hats right now for sale. Apparently that is a hard item to get right now for some reason. I don't know. So yeah, no hats. I just have like shirts, sweatshirts, coffee cups, tumbler. Yeah, just that stuff. Yes, Dead Horse Point was absolutely breathtaking. I'm glad I went and saw that. And I'm glad I got to see that with my girl, Nicole, because she had never seen that either. He does have a nice shop. Yeah. There's not too many shops left in Moab, apparently, either, so, which is good for him. Oh, yay, you got a shirt? Thank you, Mudflap. So I also want to let everyone know, too, I almost forgot about this. So I've been getting a lot of mail, like handwritten letters from people in my P.O. box, and that is absolutely amazing because a lot of people don't do that anymore. It's a little special when you handwrite it, so just want to say thank you guys so much for those handwritten letters. I've already wrote back to some of you guys. I just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't received a letter back yet, I'm sorry. I will eventually get the letter back to you, but if you didn't know already, I did say in some of my other videos, but I do have carpal tunnel in my hands, so I always say that wrong. It's kind of hard for me to write for a long time, so I have to, I'm basically returning these letters, like I'm writing a letter back to everyone, like I can only do like a letter a day, so otherwise my hands start hurting. Sucks getting old. And if you want to know how I got the carpal tunnel in my hands, is I used to actually be a rock climber also, and I did that for a few years, and I guess apparently that had a lot to do with me injuring my hands. So yeah, so it's hard for me to sit down and write a lot of stuff for a while, but I am returning everyone that has handwritten me letters, I am returning a letter back to you guys. I actually just mailed 2 of them off today. So, yeah. When do I need to pick up Max? Max is so cute, isn't he? Max is like adorable. He's in love with me. The campground going to be adventure motorcycle friendly. So Andy, this whole entire area, we are like in perfect location right now. So actually, if you're not familiar with Easter Jeep Safari, it's the biggest Jeep event out here in Moab. One of the off-road trails actually ends at our campground. So with the campground being on the same property as an off-road shop, we are definitely trying to make it like just adventure friendly for all off-roaders, even motorcyclists. So for the ones that just joined, the campground is coming along. It's pretty much ready to go. We have gravel coming April 2nd. And once the gravel gets here, we just got a few more things to do. And then April 8th, we're going to be completely open. It's really hard for me to do a lot of stuff right now because I'm not used to this weather at all. This weather sucks. I'm definitely a lot happier. I'm glad you guys can notice that. I'm really in an outdoor paradise, so I'm definitely happy minus the weather. Yesterday, because the weather was pretty bad, I was inside my trailer a lot, and I started seeing myself get into a little depressed mood. Also, the day before was my best friend Jeff's anniversary of passing away, so I think that kind of was getting to me a little bit yesterday also, and being cooped up in the trailer. So even though the weather was bad, I just took a little ride, and I went to this place called Needles Overlook, and I guess it's just an overlook place that you can overlook and see the Canyonlands. So I just took a drive out there. It was like 30 minutes away from where I'm at. And just having the drive, just doing the drive out there, and then seeing the beautiful overlook of the Canyonlands made it all better. So then I wasn't in a depressed mood anymore. Which is good. I don't really have depressed moods that much anymore, so that's really good. Before I left Vegas, and when I lived in Vegas, I literally was depressed like once a week. Literally, I was going through depression the least once a week. I left Vegas about 9 months ago, and I think I've only dealt with depression 3 times, which is pretty good considering. So yeah, I have to say I'm doing pretty darn good. Yeah, I know. 90 in Vegas, yes. Yes, I know it's 90 in Vegas. Just kidding. Thank you, everyone, about Jeff. Jeff was an amazing person. But he's definitely my inspiration now, too, he always was my inspiration. I literally keep a picture of him everywhere that I go, inside my Jeep and inside my trailer. So when I do start getting upset and getting in down moods, I look at Jeff's picture. Yeah. Would love to see you do a collab with Fab Rats who build rock crawlers. Well, when I get my new Jeep, maybe I can do that. So, oh, the campground too, even though we're not opening up April 8th, so I've taken over all their social media pages here for R&B, for the shop and the property and everything. And then I started a Facebook page for the campground. Those social media pages that they had were not active for like a while. They were so outdated, and it was a bunch of, no offense guys, but it was a bunch of guys running the pages, so they weren't that great, like pretty and stuff. Sorry guys. So I've taken over their social media pages, and I've updated them, and I've been posting on them, and then been active with them and everything. And so a lot of people have seen that, like a lot of locals and everything, which is great, and it's helped out a lot. So even though we're not opening the campground till April 8th, I already have reservations for before we open. So people have already been making reservations, so that's pretty awesome, before we even open the campground. Yeah, those pages definitely needed a woman's touch. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for the campground to open. Pretty excited for everything to get busy here, for their shop and everything. So, I don't know if you guys heard me. They have a store here on property also. So inside the store, holy moly, that store was a wreck. So I finally cleaned that store. It took me 4 days, 8-hour shifts to scrub that whole entire store down, the walls, the counters, everything. So I got the store up and running, and he was nice and let me put my shirts that I have made in there. So he actually gave me like 3 shelves in the whole entire store for me to put like merchandise in there for. So that's awesome. So I have my merchandise in their store. Mudflap, there's not an Instagram. I just made the Facebook page for the campground, I think yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. So I just made the Facebook page for it. There is a Instagram page for the shop, which I just took that over, so I'm still trying to redo the Instagram page. Thank you, Brian. And thank you for saying I'm amazing. You're amazing. It is LaSalle, LA space SAL Junction Campground. And Catherine, I've already actually met some pretty cool people. Like I said, I took some time and went into Moab, went into town, and I actually went into the little town of LaSalle also, where I'm at, and introduced myself to some fellow locals, and introduced myself to other owners of campgrounds out there and everything, and everybody's been really nice. There was a really nice lady too that she saw that I took over the shop's Facebook page, and she's a local, and she actually came to the property to come meet me, so I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, everybody that I've met locally has been pretty cool so far. And it's nice to see that everybody supports each other out here. And we went to the county office today because we had to get the address and everything registered. Meeting people there at the county office, they were really nice and very supportive of his property, which was pretty cool. John, I do. I have a big, huge calendar. I have a day planner, and I have a reservation book. So yeah, I'm all set up. Eddie, a little one is inside the trailer. I'm inside the shop right now. There's too much on the ground and everything for her to be in here. Rudy, I am going to get stickers on my webpage soon. But I do have stickers. Just not online right now. We don't have any merchandise for the campground right now. So, oh, wait, no. We do have shirts. So he has a bunch of merchandise, and he does have shirts, and it says the name of the shop, and it says the name of the campground. So yes, there is shirts. They're in the store here, though. We got to take it a little slow. We're still working on the campground. Oh, a personal calendar. I don't have a personal calendar yet. I have so much stuff going on, guys, and then like I said, this weather has been putting a little damper on things, but I have a lot of stuff going on. Like I have the campground that I'm trying to get up and running, which is pretty much almost done. And then I'm trying to help them out with the shop and everything. And the owner of this place, I'm kind of like his personal assistant too. So yeah, it's a lot. And then I'm waiting for this weather to clear up so I can go out and explore some things. Oh, that's funny that you say that about magnets. I collect magnets. So inside my trailer in my kitchen, the wall that's above my stove and everything, it's all magnets. I used the little double-sided, I can't remember the double-sided tape or whatever, where it's not bad for the walls, but it's all the magnets up everywhere that I go. It's pretty cool. I love magnets. Pin-up calendar. That's funny. Thank you, Steve. So yeah, for the ones that are just joining and didn't see at the beginning, I was apologizing to everybody for I haven't been able to really get out and go explore a lot yet due to this weather. This weather is killing me. It's miserable. But this weekend is supposed to get to the 70s, so that's good. Oh, and then the owner of this place, he has this pit bull out here. The pit bull's name is Max. That's who Larry was talking about in the chat just a minute ago. Oh my God, this dog is so attached to me. Every time he lets the dog outside to go use the bathroom, mind you, he is all the way on one side of the property and I'm all the way on the other side of the property. This dog, the first thing that he does is go straight to my trailer, and he will stand outside of my trailer and stare at the door, or he'll sit on the steps and whine until I come outside and see him. This dog is like the cutest dog ever. My little one's jealous though. Yeah, it's been pretty exciting watching the numbers grow. So, and thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna go turn the heater up a little bit. Hold on one second. It gets so cold. I could offer personalized tours. Do you know how many tour companies there are out here? Holy moly. There's like, I think like every other store is a tour company. It's crazy. Happy birthday, Deb. So yeah, I cannot wait till this weather is over. It is killing me not to be able to go out and hike and explore some of these places. Like, it literally is killing me. Especially when I'm sitting in my trailer just Googling all these places and saving it on my phone. Yeah. It's miserable. Steve, yeah, I talked about that earlier. So the campground will be open April 8th. Word's spreading pretty fast about the campground, so that's pretty awesome. Like I said, I went and introduced myself to people in town and everything, though, and then introduced myself to other owners of campgrounds. So the word's definitely spreading about the campground, which is good because a lot of the campgrounds out here are pretty much already booked for the season, especially around all the big events. They're already booked. And so with us being a new campground and opening up, people are going to come to us. And a lot of the owners of the campgrounds that I met, they said that they're actually going to refer people down here. So that's good. So, I wish I had warmer clothes. I'm not normally in this kind of weather, and when I came out here, I didn't think this weather would last this long. But I do have some warm jackets that somebody was nice enough to send me, and the jackets have definitely helped out a lot. I actually have one right here. So, the jackets have definitely kept me warm. And then I wear layers of clothes right now. So Mary, the reason why, so that's what we did today. I talked about that earlier. We actually had to go to the county office today because the address won't come up on Google Maps and stuff. So it's not like an actual registered address. Like UPS and FedEx and the little local post office here, they all know the address that we use and stuff. But we had to go to the county office and we had to get that taken care of today. So that is actually in the works right now. We're in the middle of nowhere. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer, that's my middle name. Jennifer means white wave. It means white wave, in case you didn't know that. So we're in Utah. Sorry, I'm trying to read all the comments. So Mary, we're basically in the middle of LaSalle and the LaSalle Mountains in Moab. So I think if you like look up LaSalle Junction, we're the only thing right here at LaSalle Junction. Definitely used to warmer climate. Yeah, I have a feeling that once we completely open, I mean, I've been advertising that we don't open up until April 8th. And like I said, I already have a couple of reservations before we even open. So, I mean, we're not going to turn people down if they want to come out and camp before we even open. So, I have a feeling that once we completely open the campground, we're going to just book up, which is great, considering all the other campgrounds are pretty much booked up for the season. My air down up system, I got tired of airing up all my tires one by one. I've had that system in my Jeep for a few years now, but I got tired of airing up all my tires one by one, and that was the smartest decision ever. So now all my tires can air up at the same time, and all I got to do is just press a button and we're good to go. Pablo, no, my Jeep is not hurt. I'm just inside the shop doing the live because we're having 70-mile-per-hour winds outside and the Wi-Fi isn't working that great inside my trailer. So I came inside the shop where the router is and I'm doing my live video here. So that's funny, Jerry, that you asked that. How do we keep our water from freezing? So because it's been so cold out here, I don't even have the water hooked up to my trailer right now. So the water on the actual campground is not like, we're not using the water on the actual campground right now due to the temperatures out here. So we have bathrooms and a shower on property, which I guess is separate or something. So I've been having to use the bathrooms and the shower on property, which I scrubbed and cleaned those down also when I first got here. So yeah, so I've been using that because we can't hook up the water to my trailer right now because of these temperatures, which has been a pain in the butt. But I'm kind of close to the bathroom, so that's good. Efren, so I do keep in touch with Wonder Hussy. We are talking about having a Sarah reunion out here in Moab. She has a free place to stay. So that'll be good. Always wondered how on earth do I clean. So if you want to know how I wash my dreadlocks, I wash my dreadlocks like you wash your hair. Just wash it with shampoo. I don't use conditioner, obviously, because if I was to use conditioner, it would loosen up my locks. So I literally just wash my hair like you guys wash yours, with just regular shampoo, no conditioner. I don't really dry it. I just kind of let it air dry, and it takes a long time for it to dry. Your tour of the tour of the campground. So I have been videoing everything that I've been doing to the campground. I started taking video from day one till the end, and I'm gonna put together a whole entire video once the gravel gets here, and that'll be the last thing that we have to do when the gravel gets here, April 2nd. So right before the campground opens, I'll go ahead and make a video, and it'll show you from day one to the very end. And then I'm gonna do drone footage because I have a drone, and the drone's gonna, I'll do a drone footage of the whole entire property also for the video. But yeah, so I'm gonna do a whole video on my channel so you guys can see how I started with the campground all the way to the end. So the whole entire progress of it. It's pretty exciting, actually. Oh, I think my boss just got back. I just heard a loud vehicle pull up out. All his vehicles are loud, by the way. He's very camera shy. So I don't know if he'll get on camera or not. Little one is still adjusting to this out here because, like I said, the weather has been extremely cold, and as much as she's excited to go outside, when I take her outside, within 10 minutes, she's turning around looking at me like, what the hell, Mom? Take me back in, it's cold. And I have jackets and sweaters and everything for her, but she's 4.5 pounds, so if I'm cold, she's cold. Oh, road trips with Roadrunner. Yes, it's on the corner of 191 and 46. Right on the corner. And the store that's on property, it's like this winged looking building. And the winged looking building used to be it was in the movie Transformers, in one of the Transformers movies. So a lot of people come here to see that building, which is pretty cool. Now I have to watch Transformers to see the building. A couple of burros roaming the campground. Apparently we get a lot of deer out here, but I haven't seen the deer yet. Deers are my spirit animals too, so I've been waiting to see the deer. But apparently the time that they come out here on the campground is at nighttime, and it's too cold for me to be outside looking for deer at night right now. haven't experienced any ghosts on property. Please don't jinx me on that. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Roadrunner. What are the significance of my star tats? I love the stars. I love coming outside at nighttime and seeing the stars. I've always been fascinated with the stars in the nighttime sky. I love stars. What am I excited to do here in Moab once the warmer weather comes? Everything. So much. There's so much to do out here. Like everything. So we have a pond on our campground. He built the pond. So there's a pond, and he said, like, at nighttime the deer like to come to the pond and they like to drink out of it. It's been too cold for me to go to that pond and wait for those deers. So you better believe that once it warms up, I'm going to the pond to go hang out in the dark and wait for the deers to come. Because they are my spirit animals. Every time I see a deer, guys, like, I'm not even kidding you, every time I see a deer, and I've ran into them on trails, hiking and stuff, I always have a moment with the deer. Like, the deer will look at me, and I'll look at it, and it's like we just have that moment. It's my spirit animal. I love deers. Dale, yes, I want to get another Jeep. I'm thinking I want to get an LJ. That's what I'm thinking I want to get. An LJ. They have the longer body style too. Chicken corners, fairly easy. I've heard about chicken corners. So somebody, I wish I was in my trailer so I could show you guys. One of the things I had on my Amazon wish list was a book about the Moab Trails out here in the surrounding area. And apparently this is a book that a lot of people have, and they said that it was amazing. So somebody got me that book, and thank you very much for the person that got me the book. But it gives really good description of these trails and everything. So I saw the chicken corners one on that one. And I've been Googling a lot of things. So, like I said, I have a whole file on my phone of all these places and stuff that I want to see and explore. Everywhere within like 2 hours. Spirit animal is a fly. I'd like to hear that one. But if that's your spirit animal, then okay. Oh my goodness, don't say the other white meat. I'm not a vegetarian by all means, but I won't eat deer. An owl. I could see that. Yes, the campground is going to be a mixture of tents and trailers. We're going to try to keep the tent campers separate from the RVs. hawk. Wow. Jennifer, I don't, I guess there's different ways of finding your spirit animals and everything, but the reason why I say a deer is my spirit animal is because every time I run into a deer, I have a moment with that animal every single time. So I just feel like that's the reason why the deer is my spirit animal. Like I have moments every single time I run into a deer. It's crazy. Oh, and then, so let me tell you one of the things. So when I was in South Dakota, I was there for almost a whole entire month, and I was kind of doing a spiritual journey there when I was there, and I did this spiritual hike. It was called Spiritual Pathways or something like that. And I was the only person there that day doing that hike, and I was up on top of a mountain. And there was like 3 wind chimes up there, like huge, massive wind chimes. And I was up there on the mountain listening to the wind chimes. And then, because it was just a spiritual journey hike that I was doing that day, you guys all know what happened with my father. That was the first time that I actually spoke to my father, sitting up there on that mountain. And since everything had happened. And so after having my little conversation with my father, I asked him to give me a sign to tell me that he was there and that he could hear what I was saying. And I kind of chuckled, and I said, make some deer run across this field below me. And I'm not even kidding, guys. 1 deer came trotting across that field. And if you guys know anything about deer normally come in packs. And it was just 1 single deer that came across that field. It stopped, it looked at me, and then just kept going. And I was waiting for more deer to come out, and there was no other deer. It was just the 1 deer. So that was crazy. Yeah, it was amazing. Like, totally amazing. I'll always have a special place in my heart for South Dakota, just for that reason right there. Guys, I have to go run and use the restroom. Is that gonna be okay? Are you guys still gonna be here when I get back? I'm so sorry. Like, everybody just hold on 1 second, because I don't want to miss on comments. But I have to go run and use the restroom. Yes, talk to each other. I'll be right back. Okay, the first comment that I saw when I got back was, I've been smoking pot this whole time. This moment of silence made me realize how stoned I am. That's funny. That's hilarious. Sorry, guys. Everything's funny right now. I can't stop laughing at that. That was pretty funny. That's funny that that's the first comment that I saw when I got back too. Hi everyone that just joined. Hippie lettuce. See, when I drink a lot of coffee, I have to go to use the restroom. You're starting a YouTube golf page. Any advice? Have a lot of patience. Have a lot of patience and don't give up. And enjoy what you do. Definitely enjoy what you do. That's the number one thing. And patience. Yes, Richard, you are correct. Yes, 50 partners. Tyrone, little one is inside the trailer. I'm inside the off-road shop, as you can tell. There's too much stuff on the ground for her to come in here with me right now. Oh, well, thank you, Ken. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I've done a live video. I actually, I've missed doing the live videos. I really enjoy talking to all you guys. And for the ones that just joined and you guys didn't hear, I really just wanted to do the live video because I wanted to apologize that I haven't really had a chance to really go out and explore things yet. So it's been really rough with this weather. But the weather is getting better this weekend. It's supposed to be in the 70s. You guys know what I'm doing this weekend. Yep. Can you swim in the pond? If you want to, but I wouldn't suggest it. I'm sure we're gonna have people that are gonna try it. alligators. So the Jeep that's behind me, when we went and did those trails with some people the other day, they were really technical. One of the trails that we did was rated an 8. And if you guys aren't familiar with the trail system, the rating of the trail system, they're rated like 1 to 10, 1 being the easiest, 10 being the hardest. So we did like a rated 8 trail the other day, and it was pretty gnarly. It was pretty crazy. I rode passenger. I didn't take my Jeep. So he messed up something on his Jeep. I can't remember what it is. So he's waiting on the part to get here. He just ordered the part. So that's why his Jeep is here in the shop. And, oh, to air up his tires. So apparently, he drives around permanently with his tires like this. He doesn't air his tires up. He just leaves them aired down all the time. But this isn't his only vehicle either. So he has other vehicles that he drives around with. I don't know if I have room for 10.5 thousand people here. Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Oh, hi, Dino. I did. Thank you very much. Thank you. Better have a lot of beer. Larry, I don't drink. So you have to bring your own beer because I don't drink. It doesn't bother me being around other people that drink, not unless you're like completely wasted, then that's a little annoying, but yeah. Yes, thank you very much, Dino. That was very sweet. A community area for everyone to get together. That's actually a good, I didn't think of that. I mean, we kind of thought about like the pond area because we have a little fire pit down there at the pond. So we thought about that, but great, now I have to rearrange the campground. That's a good idea because obviously, yeah, that's a good idea. Now I'm gonna have to go find an area up there for that. There hasn't been any mosquitoes yet. Random Andrew, yeah, you noticed that? The Wrangler grill. It's actually a TJ grill on the Cherokee. I thought that was kind of cute. The tube doors, yes. I've been wanting some tube doors, but they're a lot. Tube doors are a lot. So when I take my doors off of my Jeep, I drive around with like no doors whatsoever. But I do need to get some tube doors so I have some kind of protection there, I guess. I don't know. Tube doors really aren't too much protection, but at least it'd be something there in place of my doors. UFO observation area. Drum circle, yes. Yes. I have a little drum. Efren, I'll have to look up his channel. I used to go to a lot of drum circles in Vegas. Those were fun. Red Rock, they do a drum circle out at Red Rock Canyon on Sundays in Vegas. I used to go to that a lot. I enjoyed going to drum circles. Oh, somebody asked how big. So for right now, we have like 15 RV spots. And then the tent spots we're still working on right now. But the way it looks right now for the tent spots, I think we have probably 6 to 8. So we still got to clear out the area for the tent spots. So I'm working on that still. Am I into fish? Fish is okay. I really love all kinds of music. I really do. I love all kinds of music. My favorite artist, if you guys want to know, is Xavier Rudd. Look up Xavier Rudd. Amazing music. A lot of his music is about nature and everything too. I love music a lot. I listen to more music than I do watching TV. So music is a big part of my life. Bye, Dino. Thank you again. Thank you so much. Yeah, Larry, what? Explain the moderator thing for me. I don't understand the moderator thing. Like, I felt like moderators were for if people were talking negative or something. Or being mean or rude on the chat. But I don't seem to have anybody like that on my channel. Thank you guys. Glad. Yeah, I don't see any negative things on my channel, which is really good. We are all good actors here. Well, thank you for being good actors. Why do not recommend swimming in the pool? Well, it's a man-made pool, and right now, I mean, it's not really that deep. And also right now, there's a lot of, like, I don't know, it looks like moss or something at the bottom of it. So, I mean, if you guys want to swim in the pond, you can. It just doesn't look like the best pond to swim in. And there's koi fish in there. They put like 6 koi fish in there, so that's pretty cool. I haven't found the fish yet, but there's 6 koi fish in there. Oh, awesome, Andrea. That's in Colorado, huh? I've been wanting to see that place. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you. Yeah, and then the pond, I put little solar lights around the whole entire pond. So it looks pretty good at nighttime. It's pretty awesome. Black Dot, well, if that's the case, then I will come out there with my drum for them. Thank you, John. I'm feeling a little bit better. Well, I was feeling a little bit better, but today I started getting a sore throat again. So I'm really hoping that I'm not getting sick again. The weather is really crazy out here. Larry, I'll have to, is Larry still on here? Larry! Let's see if Larry's still on here. Is that a big old beer you're drinking? David, I don't drink, hun. I haven't drank in 3 years. So, this is a big old coffee. Oh, X5, Larry. So my plan is for the winter time, I'm actually going to leave my trailer here and I'm going to just take my Jeep and go travel to warmer places for the winter time. I haven't decided whether I'm gonna do that by tent or whether I'm going to take the back seat out of my Jeep and turn it into like an overlanding Jeep and just stay in the back of my Jeep. And then I'll have to come back here over the summer next year to help them out again at the shop and then also with the campground and stuff. I am Larry. That's funny. I was asking where Larry went because I was going to tell, there he is. So Larry, I'm going to, when I finish this stream, I will send you a message and you can explain to me how this moderator thing works and everything. So, I don't know too much about the moderator stuff. I didn't know too much about the super chat stuff either until somebody told me, asked me if I had super chat, and then I had to figure that out. I don't know. I know how to edit videos and I know how to talk to you guys. So I would get a rooftop tent, but I put a soft top on my Jeep, so I don't have a hard top anymore on my Jeep. It's just a soft top. And I actually like the soft top a lot better than the hard top. Check out Google Maps and a food. Oh, thank you so much, Roadrunner. Yeah, so I'll figure out the moderator thing. I I'm hoping that I never have to, like, have somebody delete comments or people are rude on my channel. So far, it's been good. So far, so good. John, my Jeep is of 2015. That is true about the gas mileage. Andy, don't jinx me. I've never had the death wobble on my Jeep. I hope you didn't jinx that. Yeah, I know that there will be trolls, and honestly, I have had a little bit of trolls. I've had some very little negative comments on some of my videos, and I've just deleted those comments. None of my live videos. You guys have been awesome. I know that everything can't always be perfect, and I know that everybody in the whole entire world is not the nicest people, and there's going to be trolls. So, but so far it's been good. It's only been just like a handful of comments that I had to deal with that were negative, and those were on my editing videos. And at first they kind of got to me because I don't really like the negativity stuff, but it is what it is. You know, I know that everybody in the whole entire world is not the kindest people. A lot of it was negativity about my tattoos. That was a lot of negativity. Tyrone, as soon as it warms up, I will definitely do some more videos with my little one for sure. Definitely do some more videos with her. She's getting more used to the camera now. X5, I'm definitely going to message you later on, and you can go over that moderator stuff with me, and we'll figure that out. Yes, people can be cruel and stupid, but not everybody. But I know there is people out there that are cruel and stupid. I had people telling me that I was an old lady with horrible tattoos. Like, somebody told me that. I just deleted the comment. Little one is convinced Sarah's crazy talking to. I really think she is. She does. I think she wonders about me sometimes when I'm talking to this camera. Click on my comment and a pop-up appears with an option to add as a marker. Add as a moderator. Click on my comment. Okay, slow down. Add moderator. Okay, X5 is a moderator. I don't know what that means too much right now. Now, do I have to pick out moderators every time I do a live video? No, say mod. Once mod, always mod. Do I ever think about getting a little one a friend? So, the owner of this property, he has a pit bull, and it is the cutest pit bull ever. I'm a little nervous for his dog to meet my dog, like face to face. They've met through my screen door on my trailer, but that's about it. But his dog is really young, so it's very playful. So I think with his big pit bull, it might get too playful with my little 4.5-pound dog. So I've been really nervous to let those two dogs meet. But it is the cutest dog ever, and his dog loves me so much. It just sits outside of my trailer whining until I come outside. Like, it is the cutest thing ever. So I'm hoping that in the future that will be her new friend right there. Oh, Dave, so I already went over this a couple of times in the video. I know you're just getting here. I did have a lot of work to do, but we've pretty much got everything done on the campground. The only thing we have to do is, like, we have picnic tables out there and everything. The only thing that we have to do is level out a couple of places, and then April 2nd, we have gravel coming. That was the earliest we could get the gravel to get here. So the gravel will be here for the sites April 2nd. And then April 8th is when the campground officially opens. That pit bull is in love with me. That pit bull is awesome. Such a sweetheart. Today when we had to go to the county about the address of the property and everything, I could feel him behind me. He was in the back seat, and I could feel him just staring at me. So I turned around, and sure enough, the pit bull's right here, and he just holds his paw up. It was the cutest thing ever. So I put my hand out, and he just wanted to hold my hand. It was like the cutest thing. So we're like going down the road, and he's just holding my hand. And it's a handsome dog. Oh my God, such a pretty dog. George, I'm actually from the East Coast. I'm from Georgia. So I'm eventually going to make my way over towards the East Coast. I think I'm going to start coming over towards the East Coast wintertime to some places. Yeah, it's so funny when he lets his dog out to like use the restroom. The dog comes straight to my trailer, and like I said earlier, they live on one side of the property, and I live all the way on the other side of the property. So the dog will come all the way to my trailer and just sit outside, and it'll be like 30 degrees outside, and so that means he has to get into his vehicle and drive all the way down here to my trailer to come get his dog that is just sitting outside of my trailer in 30-degree weather. Yeah, I'm definitely I think when I leave here for the winter to go travel, I'm going to work my way down to Texas first, because that's where my aunt is, and I really want to go see my aunt. That's my best friend, and I miss my aunt. I talk to her every single day, but I want to go visit her. So I'm going to work my way down there to go visit her, because I miss her. It's been a while since I've seen her. And then I'm going to work my way over towards the east afterwards. There's like a wood, oh, you mean like wood stove, like to cook on. There's like a wood burning heater in here, thingamajigger. You put the wood in there and it heats up the place. Oh, well, congratulations, Richard. Yes, I got that from my best friend. Glad to hear that you beat that. Oh, thank you, John. Thank you. So yeah, this put the wood in it. This weekend the weather gets warm, finally out here. Fingers crossed that it doesn't change. So the first thing that I'm doing this weekend is I'm gonna go explore somewhere. I'm like itching to go do that, so I'm pretty excited to go do that. And then I'll be posting a lot more exploring videos. Yay! Everyone that's leaving right now, bye. Thank you everyone for coming to the last minute live video I decided to do. Larry, you know, I was doing live videos like on Wednesdays. I used to do live videos on Wednesdays, but then when my channel started growing and I started getting more subscribers, I got really nervous. I didn't know how a live video would go. So yeah, it kind of made me a little nervous. But I think it's going great right now, so I might actually do more live videos again. So George, I have not done the Descend on Bend or Burning Man. I almost went to Burning Man, the unofficial Burning Man, last year. There is actually, Acme, there is actually some Indian stuff in the neighborhood. I just found that out. There is a lot of Indian stuff out here. Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I was worried about doing the live video when my channel grew was missing people's comments, because I was scared that there was going to be like too many people on the chat, and I didn't want anybody getting upset that I like missed their comment or something like that. So yeah, so far it's been good. I'm a fast reader. Oh, did I just lose signal for a minute? It looks like, because the wind is getting pretty bad outside again. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this video in a minute. I'm actually glad that I did the live video. So I'm glad I got to talk to all you guys and give you guys an update. Be patient with me on this weather and everything. So yeah, it's almost over, thank goodness. What jack I use? What do you mean, what jack do I use? I have a high jack lift for my Jeep. Oh, I can put the comments in slow mode. I didn't know that. See, I'm gonna have to look that up too. I didn't know that I could do slow mode on the comments. So Wednesday, I'm going to post, it'll probably be another off-road video. I know a lot of you guys are not into like off-roading and everything, so I just want to let you guys know it's not going to be like tons of I'm in Moab. So there is going to be some off-roading vehicles, but I'm still going to do my hiking and exploring, and I found like some really awesome, cool places to go see and explore too. So I can't wait to share all the stuff. There's so much stuff to see and do out here. Like, I've literally Googled places within 2 hours. So I'm so excited to go see all this stuff and share it with you guys. Like, it's crazy, all the stuff out here. I'm going to try to mix it up where it's not like an off-road video and then an off-road video again and then another off-road video. So it's going to be like just a mixture of all kinds of things. So, yeah, wear the right shoes next time. Yes, Catherine, that's funny that you say that. So I have now kept a pair of hiking shoes inside my Jeep. So I have a pair of hiking shoes inside my Jeep now. I'm addicted to wearing boots all the time. So I have hiking shoes inside my Jeep now. So yeah, I'm glad all you guys came to the live and nobody was trolls or mean. Thank you guys, and thank you guys for supporting my channel. It really means a lot, a whole lot. Pics of the pit bull. You know what? When I get back to my trailer, I'll post some pics of the pit bull. I took some really good pictures of the pit bull and my little one, separate pictures. So I'll post some pictures underneath the community post thing on there, so you guys can see the pictures of Max and my little one. They're really good pictures. And there will be, I will definitely be posting more of the area for sure. Like I said, I've just been really waiting on this weather to clear up. I really don't want to get sick. I definitely don't want to be sick when the campground opens. So I like to be good and ready to go for that. But I am going to go explore somewhere this weekend because we're supposed to have good weather. can't quit talking to you guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it now. I gotta get home to my little one, and she's probably wondering where I'm at. At least she's not watching me talk to my phone. But till next time, guys. Talk to you soon. Thank you guys for everything too. Thank you so much. Thank you.